The Gilgo Beach story.
It's Paul Bear.
Whoa! Yes! Yes, the Gilgo murders. We have a suspect in custody, for those that don't know, over at Gilgo Beach, which rhymes with the same beach that Hot Dog likes to go to. But this is Gilgo Beach. That's
fun.
Yeah, there have been 10 killings there, 8 to 10 killings there since like 2010. 4 of them happened in a very close proximity, but they've been linked. This here is Rex Huerman, who lives out there in Long Island. He is being charged with at least 4, I think. That first 4 that were grouped together of women that were found on the beach. And if they're connected, the idea is that they have evidence of those 3 or 4. So if they can connect those 3 or 4 to the others, now they've got him on everything. But right now they're only charging him on what they've got him on. He's just like, dude, right? He's got kids. He's 59 years old. He's married with a wife, living out there in Long Island. They're interviewing all of his neighbors, all the Long Island people getting interviewed on the news. It's great.
It's an architect?
Yeah, he's an architect. You know how they caught him?
I'm not too aware now.
So they found DNA. I guess some of the victims, some of the people that were killed were sex workers. They found at least one of them. They found DNA on one of the victims. And from what I've read, apparently they matched it to a pizza crust. They picked his pizza crust out of his garbage. And they found his DNA on the pizza crust, and they matched it to the DNA that was left on the body. And they were like, boom. Obviously, they were looking at this guy. They weren't just going through every single garbage can trying to find pizza crusts.
Right.
It's like a total shot in the dark. Like, it's pizza night. Let's
bite marks.
Round them up. Round up the pizzas.
Free pizza for Murderers Day.
Yeah. Just some investigator loves crusts. I don't know. I think we should keep looking at these crusts. Yeah, no, they found it on a pizza crust, which I tried to tell you before. I told you when they found Andrew Tate. Don't trust anybody who eats pizza.
Oh, no. You're absolutely right. Oh,
don't trust anybody who eats pizza. If somebody is eating pizza, they are trying to cover up a crime. If somebody is eating pizza, they are trying to distract you from what they're actually doing. If you see in 100% of the time, if you see somebody eating pizza, they are trying to make it seem like they are casual. If you go up to somebody and you go, what's your favorite food? And they say pizza, they have done something so bad in their lives, you can't even utter it out loud. This is what happened. First, Andrew Tate. He's just sitting there with his pizza boxes. They're like, pizza, we need to look into this guy. We got him. This guy, I don't know, he's eating a lot of pizza. Seems very suspicious. They find DNA on the pizza itself, of all irony. DNA on the pizza that links him with murder victims that allows him to be brought into custody. Pizza. Every time.
Don't leave the evidence behind.
Eat every bite of that pizza.
That's the lesson we're learning here today.
Bro.
Why the pizza crust, though? I mean, they went through his garbage, and that's the only place they can grab some DNA samples from?
He probably licked the garlic off the end. You know? Listen. Because the pizza is the most suspicious thing in the garbage. They took the pizza out, and they were like, oh, yeah, there'll definitely be evidence on this. This sick fuck eats pizza.
I always leave the crust, too, so this is scary.
Yeah, I mean,
I always leave the crust.
And you have secrets.
I have secrets.
You have secrets. That's why you're just sitting there like, that's why you probably eat pizza at work.
When there's a pizza party.
Of course you do. Because you're just having a slice with your hat on backwards going, just me, hot dog, eating pizza. Nothing suspicious here. Here's
the crust.
Yeah, just a guy eating pizza. No crust for me. Murderer.
I need to think back. I can't tell you for certain that I haven't killed anyone.
Dude.
But
It wouldn't shock me at this point with all this pizza talk.
I'm getting hungry.
I don't exactly. Have a hot pocket. Okay?
Okay.
Don't go full pizza. You never go full pizza because it's always the pizza. And so they go from pizza and then they go, there's two things that happen every time. It starts with the pizza and then they go, let's check his Google results. Because I guess so they connected. They're going through all these, right? They start with the pizza, they get the DNA, then they start going through his emails and stuff. And they found cell phone bills that linked him to a phone that was a burner that he used to meet up with 3 or 4 of the victims. They also linked a burner phone to him that was placed menacing calls to relatives of one of the victims.
Oh.
He was linked to the burner phone that made that call.
Like anonymous threats?
Yeah. Menacing.
I'm going to burn your house.
No, that's Ron Perlman you're thinking of. Also, his wife was out of state at the time of the murders. Which, I mean, they go like, how's he going to kill all these people if his wife's at home? His wife's not home. And what was he doing? Eating pizza. Got him. And then once they had all this and they had the emails, they went through his work, they went through his car. They used his email address because I guess he stayed logged in when he went on Google. Look at what this guy was Googling. It's always the Google results. Stop Googling yourself.
Duck, duck, go if you're going to murder people.
And you hit that thing. You hit that thing that deletes the cookies. Delete your cookies.
Boom.
I can't believe in this day and age that these horrible criminals aren't better with technology. Look at what he's Googling. Why could law enforcement not trace the calls made by the Long Island serial killer? I just love that he's calling himself the Long Island serial killer.
The one and only.
Why hasn't the Long Island serial killer been caught? Long Island killer. Long Island serial killer phone call. Long Island serial killer update. Long Island serial killer update 2022. That means he found updates, but he had already read the updates. So he went, no, I want to know if there's more updates about me.
Oh, Lena the plug is there.
Cuckoldry. FBI active serial killers. Serial killers by state 2023. Map of all known serial killers. America's 5 most notorious old cases. 11 currently active serial killers. And it goes on and on. The Gilgo Beach killer. Dude, they found that he had looked up and listened to podcasts that were about the Gilgo killer. He was listening to podcasts about himself.
It's only natural to want to watch your work and review. Listen into commentary.
That's not even how I did it.
You're so wrong. They have no idea what they're talking about. Marks.
And then, this is the worst thing. If you're even considering being a serial killer, don't do interviews not related to the crime. Did you know he's done an interview?
Yeah, I saw that clip. Yeah.
So I guess I don't know who this guy is. It's called Le Interview with Rex, Department of Building Consultant and Facilitator. So I guess,
my God, that's boring.
Yeah, I guess this guy is like, well, what if I just interviewed regular people? They're the most fascinating. They're not ever the most. They're not the most fascinating. In fact, the most boring stories you'll ever hear are from regular people. There's nothing going on. But he goes, no, you're wrong on this one, Sam. I'm going to interview this guy. And by the way, he did 20 minutes with Rex, the Department of Building Consultant and Facilitator. I'm going to tell you right now, I get this guy for 20 minutes. I'm going to at least sniff out the fact that he's probably a serial killer. I'm going to get there because that's my job. Okay. I'm going to know. He didn't get it close. This guy sucks as an interviewer.
To give this guy some credit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you conduct an interview and it doesn't pop up. It doesn't pop off immediately, right? You do an interview and sometimes you kind of let it sit.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, this one's a long term. This one's going to get some numbers at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe he does his interviews with his contractors and architects and boring people like that. And he's like, someone's bound to be a mass serial killer at some point, and then I'm gonna get my views.
Right, but he also was probably like, well, it wasn't him, and then he just let it go on. He was like, you're kidding me. I had it. He was him? Yeah. Oh.
Well, he was being cute during the video.
Well, here's Rex.
Of your business, but the other part of the business, which is, it's my understanding that you're kind of a facilitator with the Department of Building. Is that correct? But please tell us.
That's correct, but much more.
Okay.
For instance, I like to go to the beach and kill hookers.
Oh, wait, there's more.
By the way, we can't mic this guy up a little better. Like, it's disgusting. What a
oh, you mean the presentation?
Look at this mic, the cable sticking out of his chin. It's gross.
No, yeah, no, come on, homie. It's supposed to be in between the the buttons. Newbie.
You wouldn't. This isn't.
And I would never.
What I
That's
do,
much more I'm interested.
Do you understand that if I got footage back like this, the screaming that I'd be doing at Hot Dog for allowing this guy's mic to look like that? Why wouldn't you tell me how bad his mic looked?
I didn't want to bother you guys, and you guys already started.
And then here's what would happen. Here's because I know you. Here's what your excuse would be. You'd go, bro, he sucked anyway. He's a building facilitator. Nobody's ever going to watch this interview. And I'd cool down. I go, yeah, whatever. All right, Hot Dog. On to the next one.
And then it resurfaces.
And then a couple years later, I just send you the link and go, you motherfucker. You
And I go, oh, no.
you go, hey, that's the guy we interviewed. That's the, oh, no.
I do troubleshooting, architectural troubleshooting, and negotiations with the building department.
Okay.
What I mean by that is, do we do the stand?
By the way, if he's innocent, because he's pleading not guilty. If he's innocent, they just destroyed this guy's life for no reason whatsoever. No reason. His daughters are probably dealing with it now. Like, what? He did what? Everybody's watching this video.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Dad, why wouldn't you finish the pizza? I'm just a casual guy who eats pizza. Nothing to see here.
Standard stuff with the building department, handle your filings. I have other clients who are a lot of other architects, and we'll handle their interactions with the building department.
Yeah.
That's a wig, right? It's for sure a wig.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wig.
For sure, and it's for sure dyed.
Yeah, I think it's a wig. I also, like, he really is trying to sell, like, he's like, a lot of people think that all I do is facilitate, but it's really a lot more. I mean, I'm bored out of my mind listening to him.
Yeah.
Especially knowing, like, do you know what other stories this guy has? And this is what he's sharing with us?
Oh, he's just like, you don't even know the half of it. This interview could be so much better.
You're a pretty boring guy. Oh, really? You think I'm a boring guy, do you? Oh, you have no idea what you're talking about.
You should interview me about my hobbies.
Let me tell you something. You ask me the right questions, you're going to get a great interview. Okay.
Especially out of city architects, because they're a little afraid of the city.
And I don't blame them. There's dangerous people out here. I'd be afraid of the city too if I wasn't a serial killer. Wait, what did you just say? No, I said I'm an architect.
Even knowing that this guy murdered probably 11 people, this clip is a snooze.
There are people in jails all over the country going, please, God, don't let him be my cellmate. Oh, please, God, don't let... This is what happened to Epstein. They put him in Epstein's cell. And he was just like, it's too boring. I can't take it anymore.
Because he's not going to talk about the murders to the cellmate. He's going to talk about this boring shit.
Yes, he is. Nah, I don't really want to talk about that's kind of ugly stuff. But what I was doing when I wasn't, when I wasn't doing what I was doing is a lot of people think just facilitator, but no.
And when a job that should have been routine suddenly becomes not routine, I get the phone call.
Gotcha.
Whether it's an old building and they need somebody that understands and can maneuver the 1938 building code.
Oh God.
Or the current building
cares?
code. You look surprised when I say 1938 building code.
I know. I'm
You look surprised.
I'm
I said
surprised.
1938.
No, I'm surprised that like I did this. I can't believe what a waste of time this is for both of us.
What if he pulled the if you're interviewing him and you go like, well, you know what, you're a busy guy, architect and all that stuff, and then he was gracious enough to pull a John Cena and go, how much time we got? No.
I got nowhere to go, man. We can keep going.
We can keep going.
Oh, okay.
Would you not be as excited?
Have
you murdered anyone?
You've
by any
never
chance? I
killed
don't
a
know.
sex worker at Gilgo Beach, have you? As a matter of fact, now that you ask, yes, I have.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. So, I mean, because I'm going, hopefully he's not innocent.
It's a weird way to phrase it.
Yeah, because, like, I guess, because
I mean, it's not weird because if you're hoping that he's not innocent, that means he's guilty. That doesn't mean he was wrongly accused.
that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah,
Yes,
hopefully he
you're-
wasn't. Hopefully he wasn't wrongly accused, because people have pretty much made up their minds that this is our guy. And I mean, look, his Google results are as good. That kind of tells you the story, doesn't it?
Those are his Google results? Yeah, he did that.
He did that. He Googled it.
Whatever they said he did,
Yeah,
he did that shit.
he did that. Yeah, he did that shit. Okay, all right, case closed.